Welcome to the Thursday reveal. So I'm going to go through challenge 12 and challenge 13. So the first one of challenge 12 was the footsteps in the sand. And we had little sandal, which was size 2, medium sandal, which was size 3, and big sandal, which was size 5. And they all started in a line and walked heel to toe. And you had to work out when all 3 heels would be in line again. So the little sandal, what you needed to do was count up in 2s, and count up in 3s for the medium sandal, and count up in 5s for the big sandal. You needed to find a number that 2, 3, and 5 all share when counting up. So let's just take a random number. If we look at the number 12, size 2 would have taken 6 steps to get there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 6 steps. Size 3 would have taken 4 steps, 3, 6, 9, 12. But 5's size wouldn't be in line with them because his steps go 5, 10, 15, 20. So he would never have been in line with them if we took the number 12. So let's see if you could work out which number all 3 share when counting up. So our answer is 30. Size 2 would have taken 15 steps because 15 times 2 is 30. Size 3 would have taken 10 steps because 10 times 3 is 30. And size 5 would have taken 6 steps because 6 times 5 is 30. I hope you managed to work that out. Okay, we're moving on to the sandcastles. So the 2 boys made the 80 sandcastles and they did it in 5 days. But each day they'd made 4 less. So there's a couple of ways that you could have answered this. So we're going to look at the first way. You could have divided 80 by 5, which would have given you an average of 16. So 16 each day. But you needed to have 4 fewer each day. So you could have taken the middle day, day 3, taken 4 away for day 4, because that needed to be 4 less, and give that 4 to day 2, because day 2 would have needed to be 4 more than day 3. Now, day 5 would have had to have been 8 less than day 3, and day 1 would needed to have been 8 more than day 3. So you could have taken 8 from day 5 and given it to day 1, which would have given us day 1 with 24, because 16 plus 8 is 24. Day 2 would have had 20, 16 plus 4 is the 20. Our day 3 was our 16. Our day 4 was 4 less than 16, so that was 12. And our day 5 was 8, which is 8 less than 16. So that's one way you could have worked out how many done one each day. There is another way. We could say that the first day they made S number, because we don't know how many sandcastles they made on the first day, so we can just say it's S. So on the second day, they would have made S take away 4 fewer than the first day. On the third day, they would have made S take away 8, because that would have been 8 fewer than the first day. On the fourth day, they would have made S sandcastles take away our 12. And on the fifth day, they made S number of sandcastles taking away our 16. We know that all the days add up to 80, so we can write it out in a number sentence. So S is our first number of sandcastles for that first day. Then it's S take away 4 is the second day. S take away 8 is the third day. S take away 12 is the fourth day. And S take away 16 is the fifth day. That all equals 80. We can combine these together. So how many S's did we have? We have 5 S's. And we take away 4, 8, 12, and 16. That's take away 40. And we still know that they made 80 sandcastles. So 5S take away 40 equals 80. If we add 40 to both sides, we get 5s on its own. So 5s equals 120. Now, to get also s on its own, we know to find out how many there were in that very first day, we need to divide both sides by 5. So 5s divided by 5 leaves s on its own. 120 divided by 5 is 24. So day 1 is 24. Day 2, we know, is minus 4 from that. So it's 20. 24 minus 4 is 20. Take away 4 again is 16. Take away 4 again is 12. Take away 4 again is 8. If we add them all up, it equals 80. So there were the two ways of doing it. My maths group, you may well have done it this second way, as remember, it's all about the guinea pigs. Okay. The second part of that was, if they went on making 4 fewer castles each day, how many castles did they make altogether? So if we count back again, we had day 5 was 8. So if we take away 4, day 6 will be 4. Day 7, 4 take away 4 is nothing. So if we add on the 4 from day 6, the total number of sandcastles they would have made is 84. I hope that wasn't too tricky for you. Okay, let's have a look at challenge 13. This was the hidden words. You had to find the animals. So I was on time, but Pete came late. Let's have a look. So on the first one, did you find between came and late was the word camel? In this one here, I have to admit that I stole the cake. To, and the first part of admit makes the word toad. Sally promised that she would be around the corner, but she wasn't. Be, and the first part of around makes the word bear. And the fourth one, you have a gleam in your eye. What are you up to? The end letter of have, the A, and the first part of gleam makes up the word eagle. Many years ago at the cinema, films were silent. So if we take the back part of ago and at, we met the animal goat. Hope you managed to find those 5 animals. And this was the tricky one. Okay, returning to school after my summer, so we had term there. This next one was really a bit tricky. Uniform. Uniform. The reason it was a bit tricky was because that I was a capital letter there, but never mind. Hope you managed to get this. The next one, Mr. Treg is terrible. Register. Then we had here Bell, the second part of Mabel and listen, Bell. Then we had yet each errant made teacher, each, there we go, teacher's hidden in those 3 words there. Then we had desk, which the second part of wide and the first part of skill. Then we had lesson from less and on, and year, which was the end of happy, the beginning of earning, and the last one was test, the bright test. So we had term, uniform, register, bell, teacher, desk, lesson, year, and test. That was tricky. So if you didn't manage this one, hopefully you managed to do the first challenge. See you next week for some more challenges. Bye.